Look, Rose, 10,000 bucks and your flight's already paid for.
You can't buy me.
I'm not buying you.
She's America's sweetheart with a killer edge. From pouring coffee at Central Perk to dominating the global box office, she proved she's more than just the hair. But which role finally shattered the sitcom ceiling and crowned her Hollywood royalty?
What do you think? What do you think that means? A blizzard on your wedding day. Is that good luck? Is that bad luck?
Welcome back to the Swain Movie Minute, the only place where we dissect careers with surgical precision and zero apologies. Today we are tackling a titan, a woman who survived the tabloid trenches to become one of the highest-paid actresses on the planet. We're talking about the one, the only, Jennifer Aniston. Let's break down the top 10 movies that built her empire. Coming in at number 10, Leprechaun, 1993. Before the Friends, the Fountain, and the Fame, there was a murderous Irish fairy. Aniston plays Tori Reading, a teenager fighting for her life against Warwick Davis in bad makeup. Let's be real, this is a schlocky B horror flick, but every legend starts somewhere, and for Jen it was screaming in a basement in North Dakota. It fueled her rise because it showed she had the grit to hustle. She took the paycheck, did the work, and survived a movie that would have ended a lesser career.
Little girls.
Plus, she hates talking about it, which makes it even better. It's the humble beginning before the stratospheric launch. Next up at number 9, Picture Perfect, 1997. By 97, Rachel Green was a global obsession, but could Aniston carry a movie poster alone? Enter Picture Perfect. She plays an ad exec who fakes an engagement to get a promotion. This was the test. The critics were sharpening their knives, waiting for a TV actress to flop on the big screen. Instead, she delivered charm, timing, and that undeniable it factor. It fueled the rise by proving she was a viable romantic lead outside of the sitcom format.
You know who I met at the supermarket the other day? Mark Mackett.
It wasn't an Oscar contender, but it made money. And in Hollywood, money talks louder than a laugh track. Moving on to number 8, Office Space, 1999.
What do you do there?
I sit in a cubicle, and I update bank software for the 2000s.
While everyone else was chasing blockbusters, Aniston took a left turn into Mike Judge's cult classic. She plays Joanna, the waitress at Tchotchke's, who just wants to express herself without 37 pieces of flair.
Yeah, well, maybe it wasn't such a good idea for you to sleep with Lumberg.
What?
This role was crucial. It gave her indie cred. It showed she could slide into an ensemble cast without sucking all the oxygen out of the room. It fueled her rise by connecting her with a cooler, cynical audience that wouldn't be caught dead watching a rom-com.
Like with who? Oh, let's see.
She flipped off her boss on screen, and a generation of disgruntled employees fell in love. That's power. Buckle up for number 7. Bruce Almighty, 2003.
Never seen the moon that big.
You want to talk about exposure? How about starring opposite Jim Carrey at the peak of his rubber-faced powers? Aniston plays Grace, the long-suffering girlfriend of a guy with God's powers.
It can be quite pleasurable.
This movie made nearly $500 million. Let me repeat that, $500 million. It fueled her rise by putting her face on screens from Tokyo to Toronto. She played the straight woman to Carrey's chaos, grounding the movie with actual heart.
I'd be positive they ain't touching me with no needle. I mean, it's just so...
Helpful and life-saving.
It proved she could hold her own in a VFX-heavy blockbuster without getting lost in the mix. She was the emotional anchor, and the paycheck wasn't too shabby either. Sliding in at number 6, The Good Girl, 2002.
Or cry. But something's locking you up.
This is the pivot point, the moment she looked at the America's Sweetheart label and set it on fire. She plays Justine Last, a depressed discount store clerk in a dead-end marriage who starts an affair with Jake Gyllenhaal. No glamour, no high-fashion wardrobe, just raw, uncomfortable depression. It fueled her rise because it forced the critics to respect her craft. She stripped away the vanity and delivered a performance that was quiet, tragic, and brilliant.
Hey, Gwen. I don't know what the hell she's so happy about.
It was the first time people stopped seeing Rachel Green and started seeing an actress with serious range. We are halfway through the Aniston evolution, folks. But before we dive into the messy brilliance of this hit, stop what you're doing. Smash that like button like it owes you money. Subscribe to the channel so you never miss a breakdown. We're building a community of movie maniacs here, and I want you in the front row. Done? Good. Let's get messy. Coming in at number 5. The Breakup, 2006.
Christmas was months ago.
Don't remind me. I miss it so much.
Art imitating life? Maybe. Box office gold? Definitely. Starring alongside Vince Vaughn, this wasn't your typical boy meets girl. This was boy and girl drive each other insane.
I'm sorry. These are very loyal friends, and they are always welcome in my condo.
Oh, really?
It opened to nearly $40 million. It fueled her rise because it established her as a box office titan who could open a movie on name recognition alone. The chemistry was electric, the arguments were visceral, and the ending didn't give you the fairy tale, it gave you reality.
There are some problems, Gary, but can we please just leave it?
Problems? She slept with the entire Arizona Cardinals often.
She turned tabloid gossip into ticket sales. That is a boss move. Next up at number 4, Marley and Me, 2008.
How am I ever supposed to take care of a kid if I can't even keep a plant alive?
Well, what'd you expect, man?
If you didn't cry during this movie, you might be a robot. Check your batteries. Aniston teams up with Owen Wilson and a very destructive Labrador for a film that spans years of marriage, career struggles, and family life.
No, trust me, he knows and resents the hell out of me. Go on, Marley, you have to go.
Focus.
This fueled her rise by locking down the family demographic. It wasn't just for the rom-com crowd, it was for anyone who ever loved a dog. She showcased a maturity here, playing a mother and a wife, dealing with the complexities of aging.
I think I could, handle God watching and his mother, but
It's the old yeller for millennials, and Aniston was the beating heart of the whole operation. Getting dangerous at number 3, Horrible Bosses, 2011.
I'm a squirter, Dale. Oh, you know what?
Forget the girl next door. Meet Dr. Julia Harris, the dentist from hell. Aniston dyed her hair dark, threw on a lab coat, and became the most sexually aggressive predator in comedy history.
Wait. What are you gonna do to me?
This was a massive risk. She was raunchy, foul-mouthed, and absolutely hilarious. It fueled her rise by showing she could play the villain and love every second of it. She stole every scene she was in, proving her comedic timing was sharper than a scalpel.
Oh, shit!
She took her good girl image, chewed it up, and spit it out. And we loved her for it. Just missing the top spot at number 2, Cake, 2014.
She jumped off the freeway overpass, right? Specifically.
If the good girl was a pivot, Cake was a transformation. Aniston plays a woman suffering from chronic pain, addicted to painkillers, and hallucinating. She gained weight, stopped working out, and wore zero makeup.
I am in a lot of pain.
This fueled her rise because it generated legitimate Oscar buzz. She received Golden Globe and SAG nominations, reminding the industry that beneath the glossy magazine covers was a powerhouse dramatic talent. It was brave, ugly, and utterly convincing.
I took a fucking cab.
Why?
It dawned on me.
She didn't get the Oscar nod, which is a crime, but she earned something better: permanent respect. And finally, the crown jewel. Number 1, We're the Millers, 2013.
Honey, hi. You made it.
Eat a dick. Sorry.
This is the apex, the moment where every skill she honed, the comedy, the sex appeal, the timing, the likability, collided into a massive global smash. She plays Rose, a stripper hired to play a suburban mom to smuggle drugs from Mexico.
Oh, well, honey, show me.
What, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Why is this number 1? Because it revitalized her career when people thought she was winding down. The movie made $270 million on a modest budget. And yes, we have to talk about the striptease scene. It broke the internet before breaking. The internet was a thing. But beyond that, her chemistry with Jason Sudeikis was flawless. It fueled her legend by proving that in her 40s, she was funnier, hotter, and more bankable than actresses half her age. She carried the film's emotional arc while delivering R-rated punchlines with a smile. We're the Millers isn't high art, it's high entertainment. It cemented Jennifer Aniston not just as a survivor of the system, but as the captain of the ship. She evolved from the runaway bride in the pilot of Friends to a cinematic force who calls her own shots.
You're gonna pay me 30? You're getting 30 grand? I'm getting 1,000!
You guys are getting paid.
That's the list. From fighting leprechauns to smuggling weed, Jennifer Aniston has done it all. Did I miss your favorite? Is Just Go With It your guilty pleasure? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this ride, hit that like button, share this with a friend who's obsessed with Friends, and subscribe to Swain Movie Minute. We're just getting started. I'll see you in the next one. Keep watching.